All right, welcome back to more Final Fantasy XVI. Where we left off, we did some side quests. We are setting up a plan to go destroy some more mother crystals. It's been another day or two since I played, so I don't really remember. But I know we're setting off on that venture. We did some side quests, and I think right now we could dive into just going through the story. We like streamline it. So let's get back into it. I need to do this to my screen real quick. There we go. Bloodlines. I forget why we're going over here, but I know I have a chocobo, and that's all that matters. There she is. I love you. How did I run? Okay. Wait, have I don't think I've been here before. Yeah, that tower and that castle in the distance does not seem familiar. And I like that after my audio settings I changed, that the videos sound better when I upload them. So that's also really cool. It was very quiet before. Oh, this bird wants smoke! Oh, we gotta give it to him. How do I get off?
Thanks, girl.
Oh, I gotta show your friend why this is not okay. Usually they don't attack us. But that one was like, nah, dude, fuck you guys. See, his boys didn't even want to be part of that. He started fighting, and it's like, yo, y'all jump in here with me. And they're like, bro, we don't. Why are you on that? What are you doing? What is that? I don't know. Okay, I'm just gonna go. I think I was going the whole wrong way. Oh, I was gonna search for those monsters, but I could do that, I think, at a later time. I'll probably do that like off camera or something.
Mockery of justice is what it is. Lord Elwyn would never have stood for this.
Quiet, you!
That's me, Papa.
We're loyalists.
Jill, look.
Rosaria must be cleansed of the stain which befouls her, that she might rise once again from the ashes to welcome a new dawn. 'Twould be a pity to make examples of you all, for the transgressions of but a handful.
Of course, your lordship. You shall have our full cooperation.
What business could the Black Shields have in a village this small? There's barely room to hide a bearer.
Then they must be here for something else.
Unlimited bottomless
You
mimosas.
fancy dancing a gallows jig like the miller's son?
Merchant.
Welcome, stranger.
Gaia Blade. Oh, I can sell all the... Where's the... Sell all valuables, yes.
Are you well?
Excuse me, but what was all that about earlier?
You haven't heard? Someone's been stirring up trouble. There have been attacks on the garrison, supplies stolen. They even say a Black Shield was murdered. The Empire wants answers, and what the Empire wants, Empire gets.
Don't they just?
Keep your ears open, eh? The Black Shields will pay good coin for information on the culprits.
I was going to search around for treasures, but they have not been of quality.
Take on the Empire.
I think I'm just going to go to the next objective, wherever that is. What am I doing? Where's it at? What's decision nearby? Oh, is that them? Oh. What am I missing here? How about you actually read the objective? Speak with several of the villagers. Okay.
You seen him, didn't you?
I'm sorry.
The Black Shields. Just now. You seen them, didn't you? At least I think there was a Black Shield. Can't say I ever saw one before.
Was this the first time they visited the village?
What do you think? Amber's the arse end of nowhere. And they thought we might be harboring firebrands. Huh. If only we were. I might have turned them in and become a Black Shield myself.
You don't think these firebrands the Empire is looking for could be us, do you?
I don't know.
Yes, absolutely.
But we need to find out. Greetings, friend. We are travelers.
I know that. What do you want?
We couldn't help noticing those Imperial soldiers who were here earlier.
Don't you go telling these strangers a thing. I speak for the people of this village, and we have nothing more to say to you. You are to leave Amber and never come back.
May I at least ask
All right,
why?
take it easy, old school.
I don't know who you are or what brings you here, but your presence puts us all in grave danger. The Empire is a harsh master. Its demands are great, and its justice swift. But as long as we keep our heads down and pay our tributes, we are left alone. Some might call it submission. But if it will spare my people the Viceroy's wrath, then I will gladly submit. This village will not become another East Pool.
Then we shall be on our way. These people live with a knife to their throats. In the mistaken belief that if they cooperate, my mother will show them mercy.
Oh, I forgot his mom's still alive.
Obedience bought with fear.
I don't know why I forgot that.
Right.
Sorry, It's nothing.
She's
We still don't know who the Black Shields are looking for.
Well, whoever they are, the Imperials deem them worth pursuing to the back of beyond. But other than Martha, who else in Rosaria would have the courage to stand against the Empire? A new ally would certainly be welcome. Can we find them before the Imperials do? Perhaps the next village will yield more answers.
Perhaps.
The only thing I'm concerned about with this chocobo and traveling with it is that I'm gonna naturally just pass up enemies that I could fight for experience.
This pass will take us through the mountains.
And directly into the path of whoever or whatever lurks here.
Oh, I'm definitely fighting that guy.
Ever since the Apollo tree, we've seen more and more of these echoes.
What do you think is waking them? The mother crystals collapse?
I have an idea. You're not going to like it.
Alright, calm down, boy. Calm down. That's okay. He's okay.
Good girl.
Normally, I would just fight everything and anything I see in my path, but like right now, I just kind of want to run around with my chocobo. Oh, this I have to fight these.
Safe.
Nice try.
At least this slows it down. Slows them down. I I guess it's pretty strong.
To me, flames!
He was still alive. Now, what is that? Oh, bombs! I missed these guys! I was like, are there even gonna be bombs in this game? There are. Wait, didn't I fight these guys already? Yeah, I did fight these guys. Yeah, they take forever to explode. What am I doing? I'm tripping. I'm over here acting like we're bumping into them for the first time. Jesus.
Get him!
What is this, though? What? All right, so I guess that's what the treasure chests are gonna be like. I thought that was gonna be I thought that was a monster. Do a little explorating. Little explorating. Look at this little bionicle. I miss Bionicles. When those toys came out, like, they would have the most sickest trailers on TV. I never got into them. I was more into, like, Gundams.
This one. Over here.
But man, they were expensive, and I grew up poor, so getting a Gundam was like, it was a pretty big deal. Oh, I feel bad for these guys. This move just annihilates them. Let me see if I can upgrade it, because I mean, that power is just crazy strong. I can. What does it do? Upgrade. I know upgrade. Let me see. If I get rid of this one. So it's 3 and 3. Oh, I think it's just longer. Alright, let me get this one back. I mean, if there's an item that I could use it faster each time after use, that'd be great. How do I get down there? Oh! Okay. There's got to be a spot, like a farming spot for ability points. If I know anything about video games, there's definitely a spot.
Blood, Clive.
And still wet.
You were told to stay in your homes.
The Black Shields.
I like how they just immediately assume he's a common villager with that armor
You know
on.
who we are. And still, you would bear your steel. Why then, we owe you our thanks. You have saved us the trouble of an interrogation. To dwell in darkness, that we may purge the night and welcome lasting dawn. On these, our swords we swear.
Say that again. I'll show you a true shield of Rosaria.
I really like that, the first electric attack. Ow, I didn't know he could interrupt me. I literally keep forgetting that I even have this. Oh, was that? Oh, it's this guy. I'm like, why am I doing no damage to them? I forgot these guys are always healing them. All right, now you guys are screwed. Oh, that's what it does. They're like different stages to them. I wonder what level 3 will do. But I'm also concerned that it's going to take longer for it to... what is that word? Refills.
Tell me what I want and the end will be swift. Who are you looking for?
Why, you. We come bearing a message. Your friends have been found. The branded you freed from our camps. They await you in Ordeal. Guardians of the Flame.
Cool down, that's what it is. Cool down.
Those are Old Hill's gates.
Then we hurry.
Those Old Hills gates. One cutscene, you walk 10 feet, another cutscene.
Find something, boy. Death.
Found her.
Whoa. Last of Us 2 crossover?
This was my mother's doing.
But why? Why would anyone?
I don't know. I never truly understood her. But this...
Oh, Clive.
So basically, if you're not a dominant or you have nothing to contribute to her kingdom, she doesn't want anything to do with you.
We should go.
Yes.
We can't leave them here like this.
We won't. But if the Black Shields have made it this far south, they may already be in Port Isolde.
I'm just saying, this looks like the typical scenery where there's like a treasure.
We're approaching Buick Bridge. Though I doubt the Empire would let us cross over to Rosaria.
How are you guys not dead?
I did, Mummy. I could hear him shouting from down the road.
Hush, no. You didn't hear nothing.
They tell us there's a curfew.
Passage to the provincial capital is restricted to Imperial Army personnel.
The gates are closed. Be gone.
Rude.
They're all Rosarian.
But this is their home.
I'm hungry.
You find no succor to the south travellers, nor beyond the Buet. The Empire has seen fit to banish.
No chocobo. Don't tell me I gotta walk all this. Yikes. Devil crab. So powerful. I don't know why my light keeps doing that. Ooh, I'm close to leveling up too.
Over here.
Might die already.
The Lazarus. What happened to this place?
My mother happened. The nobles who lived here didn't stand a chance. Let's hope my uncle fared better. That's the main gate. And it looks like we're not the only ones hoping to get in. Ready, go?
I wish it was just auto run. Great.
Let us pass! My children are starving! Have mercy! Voice-rinsed dogs they are! You can't ignore us forever!
Let us in, or we'll die on your doorstep!
Better out there than in here!
Oh, get enough for everything!
Hang the chinless bastards! Those crystals belong to us all! I said, where were you, filth? Back to your sties! Cut you down where you stand! Destroy it!
No chance of slipping through unnoticed. We'll need to find another way in. I thought we might be able to reason with the guards. Or at least bribe them.
I suspect everyone in that crowd thought the same. Was that the only way in?
Officially, yes. Strictly speaking, no. My uncle once told me that the nobles had tunnels built, so that they could visit town without having to walk amongst the rabble. The Lazarus.
I hate tunnels.
We'll find our way into the city there.
If you're sure. The entire place looked abandoned. Do you think it's safe?
Who cares?
As long as it is abandoned.
Black light burns.
The good news is we haven't seen a single black shield since Old Hill.
Maybe they found who they were looking for.
Be safe.
This is nothing like I remember it.
How quickly a crown can lose its luster.
Uh-oh. I was like, man, am I supposed to go up?
Not abandoned then.
Oi! Visitors!
Apologies. We'll show ourselves out.
Oh, you guys are so screwed.
Or not.
I like how this just takes care of everybody. Now I need to find the healing guy, because that usually puts a damper on things.
Get him!
Enemies busted. So close to that level up. So close.
I've only ever seen one man fight like that. And he's long dead.
Then perhaps it's time you joined him.
The blessing of the Phoenix. It can't be. I was there when you died. Huh? Forgive me, my lord. I knew not whom I addressed. You have naught to fear from us. Founder, it really is you.
It is. So wait.
Do a flashback, please, because I forgot.
We can speak inside.
Oh, this is gonna be a long one.
And those who wouldn't bend the knee?
We left before the Empire could make examples of us, though we didn't go far. And we banded together to form the Guardians of the
Very
Flame.
Game of Thrones-esque.
Alas, there is only so much a handful of aging shields can do against the might of an empire. But we've seen to it that their stay has been anything but pleasant. Of late, though, we've had our hands full just trying to keep the Duchy's few remaining bearers out of the Imperial's clutches.
The Cullings. We saw what happened in Old Hill.
Aye, the foul work of the Black Shields and their mistress.
You mean my mother? But it doesn't make sense. Even knowing what I know about her. Her hatred for bearers was no secret, but she wouldn't have been ignorant of their value to the realm.
No offense, my lord, but in case you haven't noticed, the Lady Annabella couldn't care less about the realm. She barely even cares for her own home. That much has been plain since the slaughter at Eastpool. And, since granting the Holy Emperor a new heir, her obsession with bearers only seems to have grown. As to why, I don't know. Maybe she can't bear the thought of anyone having the power to challenge her beloved son.
Her son.
Sir Wade, the Black Shields have broken camp. They march in full force for Buick Bridge.
Then so do we.
Make ready.
This is their main host. If we remove the head, perhaps we can prevent what happened at the docks from happening somewhere else. If I do nothing, then the blood of their next victims will be on my hands.
Yours and ours. We too have witnessed the crimes these men who dare call themselves shields have committed in my mother's name. It cannot be allowed to continue. We must put a stop to this madness.
We must. So let us go with you. For the good of Rosaria.
I was hoping you'd say that. Very well. If that is your wish, I would be honored to serve at your side.
And we at yours.
So, Wade, let us do our duty.
With pleasure, my lord.
I wonder if he's gonna have, like... He's gonna be able to kill his own mother if he has to.
I imagine this endeavor will require more than just our wits.
Then let's hope Sir Wade has a good quartermaster.
We'll show them that the fire in our hearts
At least
is
you're
not
not
so
dead.
easily quenched.
You're telling me
So these guys just held it down when I was gone, huh?
What is it you require?
Stuff. What do you have? Increases limit rate generation amount by 3% when dealing damage. Should I just buy that just because? Limit break generation. Ooh. How do I equip these? Instantly restores all HP.
Of course, my lord.
How do I sort? There you go. Reduces flames of rebirth cooldown time by 12 seconds. Ooh. Wait, is that what I have on? Brother. I don't even need to look at anything else. That's definitely going on here. Make sure it's the right one. That's exactly what I was like talking about. Like, oh, if there's an item that does that, I'm gonna put it on it. I had it this whole time. What's up here though? I gotta check. And nothing. All right, cool.
Tell us then, Sir Wade. What is your plan?
Nothing fancy. You, Lady Jill and I make for Buett Bridge and provoke the main host at their encampment. Sensing an opportunity to end the Guardians, the Black Shields will call for reinforcements, who will be met from the rear by parties of my brothers hidden throughout the surrounding hills. This will allow us to wage battle on the bridge without fear of being overwhelmed. While the Black Shields have an advantage in numbers, you see, they prefer to fight in small units, which we can use to our advantage.
How small exactly?
Small enough, now that I have you and Lady Jill for company. I doubt I could have done this on my own.
But until we arrived, that was your plan. You haven't changed a bit.
So Wade, the bearers from Old Ed have been laid to rest.
Very good. Now make ready for battle.
As you command.
There's times when like the dialogue and their mouth movements are on point, and then there's times where it's just terrible.
Thank you, Sir Wade. Perhaps now they will find peace.
Thank you.
There is but one thing which will grant them peace. Putting an end to the Black Shields.
And so we shall.
Black or white. Party members. Throughout the main scenario, Clive will often be joined by various companions who are keen to lend their assistance. However, depending on Clive's destination, they may choose to remain behind at the hideaway. Is this the new hideaway? Alright. It's far.
May the blessing of the Phoenix go with you.
How long have you been pursuing the Black Shields?
Since they burned their first village. We tracked down the bastards responsible and fed their corpses to Stillwind. Suffice to say, that got their attention. It's been a game of cat and mouse ever since.
I wish Torgal could take a ride on the Chocobo. Move, peasants. Move. Ooh, I kind of want to check. Oh, yeah, no, I already did that. That was where the little demon crabs were. What? The turning radius on this thing sucks!
There they are. On your command, my lord.
I'll challenge you to a duel.
What is it now? I told you.
We bear a message for the Vicereine. From the Guardians of the Flame.
Ha! You presume to tell us that a pair of filthy vagabonds, a woman and a dog, could guard aught against the might of the Black Shields?
Yes.
Then come! Die along with your flame! For Rosaria!
For Rosaria!
Your petty revolution ends here.
I love just starting the battle off with this.
On these our swords we swear.
Oh my god, I keep wasting potions.
Bloody hell! Reinforcements from the far bank!
Another wyvern to fight their battles for.
Oh man, I should have saved it.
More dragons.
Worms. The Imperials aren't taking any chances. I can't say I'm flattered.
Gotta kill this one before I fight the other one. It is so loud.
Get him!
Oh, this one's way weaker. Why didn't it? I thought it was like another big one. Oh, here we
A
go.
noble stand, albeit a misguided one. In taking it, you have but proven our point. That this land is in dire need of cleansing.
Oh my god, look at the blood on his hair. That's so sick. Oh, I thought I dodged that. Just take all of it, brother. Just take it. Did he just get staggered twice? Oh no, that was the first stagger. Oh, he was staggered twice.
So wait.
There's no one left to keep them occupied. We need to finish this.
You mean finish him?
Oh god, I hate that move. Alright, I need to fight this guy real quick. Stop! Alright, I did really bad in that little segment there. I hate that that hits me. Couple more seconds. There you go. So much damage. How is that not a level up? Imperial Link. Ooh.
I don't see any more.
Nor do I. The plan worked.
It did. It bloody worked. We sent every last one of the rotten bastards straight to the mud. Lord, perhaps this will be enough to stop the Cullings. For the time being, at least.
Perhaps. Though I doubt my mother will take this loss well. She'll move swiftly to see her minions' ranks replenished.
And then it will all begin again. I often wonder if the nation we once knew is gone for good. Her fields rot. Her people starve. We battled to preserve the flame that was, but for every foe we fell, another springs up in its place. Yet be that as it may, it is still our home, and we must fight for it, as we always have, and always will. For as long as the Firebird's flame burns in our hearts, the Duchy cannot die, and her loyal subjects may dream of a day when the Rosarian standard flies over Rosalith once more.
So wait,
Think we should fall back to Port Isolde before the garrison sends reinforcements? A sound strategy, my lord.
Very inspiring. Oh, that was the whole mission. Come on, just level up, dude. Oh, there it goes. What I get?
And how long has my uncle been funding you and your comrades' endeavors?
Since the beginning. Lord Byron was the first person I turned to after forming the Guardians. And had I known of this tunnel back then, I wouldn't almost have been hanged by the city guard for trying to sneak over the wall.
I suppose a formal request for an audience would have appeared suspicious.
And appearances must be maintained. Were the Vice-Regency to catch wind of Lord Byron's involvement in our movement, they'd seize his estate and send him to the gallows, where he would be of no use to anyone. And so, though it sickens him to the soul, he plays the part of the loyal lord, knowing that one wrong move might prove his downfall. It is why he remains ever vigilant. Don't be surprised if he refuses you an audience, especially since you're famously dead.
Then we'll have to think of a way to prove that I am neither wraith nor wrongdoer.
I might have something which could help with the latter. It's the mark of the Guardians. Display it, and those who love Rosaria will know where your loyalties lie.
Nice. You accept the burnt blade.
I shall wear it with pride.
Be sure that you do. I don't want my men attacking you again. Unless you deserve it.
Dan, did I just murder a bunch of his friends?
If only Sir Tyler could have been here to see you. Or the Lord Commander.
Thank you, Sir Wade. If there is ever anything you need.
I know. Go on now, my lord.
I gotta figure out what's going on with that lamp.
How accommodating. Do you really think they believe we are who we say we are?
Not a chance.
Very heavy footsteps.
Right, I guess. My uncle believes we're imposters here to rob him. And means to string us up himself.
Imagine my surprise when I was told my nephew had come to visit. Clive Rosfield died long ago. And for uttering his name here, you shall pay with your tongue!
This motherfucker serious? All right. Where's my sword? Oh, no, they're acting something out.
You would mock me as well? It is I, Sir Crandall of Camelot, loyal servant to Her Serene Holiness, Saint Sybil the Unshod. Meadow, thou vile sorcerer, for thy crimes against church and crown, I shall have thy head.
Curse thee, infectious flax wench. Even in death, must thou plague me still? Very well. I shall open the gates of hell, that thou might see thy charge once more.
Oh, he's crying.
Bravo, Uncle. You're still the finest Maddo in the twins.
Oh, Clive, my dear boy, it's really you. You always were fond of that scene from The Saint of the Sanctuary. Never did let me play Sir Crandall.
I have a favor to ask, Uncle Byron.
Rutherford, inform the kitchens. There'll be guests. We dine immediately.
But, Uncle...
You can't very well regale me with the tale of your miraculous preservation on an empty stomach. Go on, sit. See that you use the good plates, Rutherford. So you arrived late to one of her cullings, did you? Since becoming Vicereine, Annabella has been a constant thorn in Rosaria's side, but these atrocities are a new low. Something has changed. Quite what, I don't know, but the woman we knew is gone, and a monster sits in her place.
A monster?
For better or worse, I've been charged with governing this town, and thus must maintain the illusion of obedience. That's all I can do to aid Wade and his merry band of revolutionaries.
So he's told us. You have risked much for Rosaria. Our nation will be forever in your debt.
It has been 20 years, Clive. The nation your father and your forefathers fought to defend is no more. Perhaps it would be otherwise had I the courage of my brother. All right, if it's a ship you require, a ship you shall have.
Yeah.
I've a galley in port, but recently relieved of her cargo. She can be outfitted for the voyage in a matter of weeks.
So you believe us, then? About everything?
Believe you? Ha! Only a fool would believe even half of the things you claim. But until tonight, only a fool would have believed my nephew still lived. And besides, I have it on good authority that Clive is telling the truth.
Whose authority?
Your own, of course. You've always been a terrible liar.
Is that true?
It's not untrue.
Let's say no more about it, eh? It wouldn't do to linger on my nephew's greatest failing. The one thing I cannot believe, though, is all this about you being Sid. You were always such a good boy, but now you're quite the outlaw. which, if I'm not mistaken, would make me an outlaw's uncle. Right then, who shall we pillage first? Rutherford, fetch me my cutlass. This will be fun.
Oh, that boy's amped. He's so excited. I like how they in the room there's two statues or like of one of the notary marks that we have to kill. And he has two of them in his room.
Over there. Go on.
She's a fine ship, isn't she? Once outfitted, she'll bear us across the boiling sea to Drustinus in the space of 3 days. Something on your mind?
Monsters. When I served the Iron Kingdom, I did so because I saw no other choice. Because once they learned that the lash would not move me, they turned it on those who could. And so I became their puppet. I let them pull my strings, telling myself it was not my hand that swung the sword, but another's. I removed myself from the truth so I wouldn't feel the pain it caused. And before I knew it, I no longer felt anything. Anything at all. I had become a monster.
Jill.
I don't want to be a monster, Clive. Do you understand?
But can we see Shiva just a little bit?
I want to choose a different path, a better
Shiva.
path. To live on my own terms. But before I can do that, I need to come to terms with my past.
And when you do, I'll be standing there with you, just as you stood with me.
Thank you, Clive. I must atone for my sins. Only then, when it's done, will the monster cease to be.
Just promise me that you won't die with it. Now, let's get some sleep. The journey back to Benamir is long, and there is much to tell the others.
That is not how I thought that word was pronounced. Benamir. I already forgot. But I mean, she was being their puppet to spare the lives of whomever. I mean, she probably did some bad things, but she probably saved a lot of people in the process. Okay, back to the old hideaway. I'm gonna see what's going on here, and I'm gonna have to end it because I have to leave soon. Here be monsters.
Only the Founder knows what awaits us in the Iron Kingdom. But Vivian could probably make an educated guess.
Actually, I'm just gonna check. Ooh, that's another plus sign, so that means like something significant. Actually, this seems like a good spot to end it because I'm definitely gonna do those side quests. I'm gonna craft some stuff. And then this seems like the beginning of the next couple chapters. If you watch this, if you see this, please let me know what you think, what I could improve on. So far, it just kind of seems like I'm just playing through the game, commenting where I can, but, you know, any advice, I mean, that's pretty much what I am doing, but, like, any advice would help. Appreciate it. I'll see you in the next one.